How's it going, guys? Today we're going to give you an update on our AltTrader backtesting strategy for lifetime members. So we'll be jumping into some charts, showing you how to use it and some of the results that we've been getting from the backtesting as well, and kind of give you a full overview on how that works. And as always, if you could give us a like, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and let's jump into the charts. Okay, so this is the EOS Perpetual Futures contract on Binance. So this is the strategy backtester that we're using. So this is the AltTrader strategy. Now, if you are obviously a lifetime member, you'll have access to this, and we also provide you with a group that you will join, which is only for lifetime members and our strategists that run through different backtesting scenarios and post them on that group, so you can also test them yourself and get better results as well. So this is the EOS Perpetual Futures on Binance. Let's just bring this up a bit here. So we can see currently there is a net profit of 210%. with a 62.8% profitable and a factor of 1.5. So again, each one of these are based on the settings that you input. So if we look here, we've got the power at 64. Again, if you already have the AltTrader indicator, you'll be aware there's three options, 100, 50 and 10. So this is based on manual settings, so this is you kind of jumping in and testing out the signals and trying out different scenarios as well. We set the take profit to 2% and we take 25% of the trade, and the second take profit at 7.8%, and that's 75% of the trade. We left everything else empty and we set a stop loss at 5%, and then we put the move stop loss to the break even after take profit 2 has been hit. Don't worry about the long and short signals. These essentially only mean that we're looking for both signals. You can turn them off and you'll see how it affects. So if we only did longs, we would have only gained 10%, and if we've only done shorts, we would have gained 47%. Combined, you can then see we have a total of 210%. So all in all, this is just a kind of test and working out different power settings, different take profit settings, what percentage of that we take, as well as how we move our stop loss as well, or even if we do move it. So if we take that off, you can see there it's dropped to 207%. Even if we kept it on and then said maybe move it to take profit 1, you can see that how it affects the percentage on the net profit and the profitable trades as well. So again, it's trying to find something that works, backtest it, and then from that point you feel comfortable using that process moving forward as well. Not to mention that you'll probably want to be doing this at least once a month, because again, the way the market is and the way these strategies work is there's no one size fits all. You should know that by now. There are a number of companies out there that offer this one size fits all strategy, but they don't take into account how the market's running for stuff like news events that have massive dramatic effects on the market, like Elon Musk talking about Bitcoin or China, how that has huge effects on this. So having access to this will give you sound kind of focus on making sure that your trades are consistent, and obviously making sure you're actually in a good percentage profit as well as net profit. So the other benefit being is that, like we said, we're offering you the lifetime membership Telegram group as well. So you'll find in there that there'll be people who are consistently testing and back testing strategies to see kind of what results they get, and like I said, even people who find a good strategy, they'll post that on the group. So potentially a lot of it could be done for you, and you can just kind of take that strategy, test it out yourself and run with it moving forward as well. So this is EOS. Let's move on to another chart. Okay, so this is the XLM Perpetual Futures contract on Binance. Again, you'll see here we've got our net profit, we've got our percentage profit again, and now you can see that this is much higher than the previous one, 89.47% win rate essentially. And again, the settings are completely different to the EOS chart. So we've got power 1081, take profit 1, 4, 5, 10, all 25% trades with a 5% stop loss, and in this case we took the stop loss off, and these are the results that we got. So we are doing it from obviously the beginning of the month, and essentially what I'll show you now is the properties as well. So you would put in here your initial capital, so let's say 1,000, and the order size is equal to the 100% of the initial capital. So you'd put 1,000 order size. If it's on percentage of equity, then you can just put 100%, or if you wanted, you could change it to US dollars and then add that to that, put that at 1,000, and there you'll have, it's the same sort of thing. Your orders, obviously keeping that at 1. The commission's already set for you. You don't need to mess around with the limit orders, slippage, or margin for long or short positions, and leave the on every tick set up like it is. So that gives you the same results. You know, I can change this back to 100 and put that a percentage of equity, and then that's set there. And like I said, essentially the only ones that you'll be mainly focusing on is the initial capital and the order size, along with your power settings, your take profits, and whether or not you want to move the stop loss to a break even after the first take profit hit, or whichever one you choose here as well. So again, this is pretty straightforward how to use it. If anything, it's just going to be more time and a lot of kind of sitting down, writing down the stats that you put in, what results you were getting, and kind of seeing whether or not you can get a good percentage rate or a good net profit rate as well. I mean, we can just jump into one now, so let me just bring up one and set one up with you now. Okay, so we'll do ARDA perpetual contracts again. So we'll jump on that now. Again, we add in the AltTrader Backtester, like so. Okay, and let's just quickly fire out some settings. So, I don't know, let's see. We're on the 3 minute, so 30, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's stick a 5% stop loss in there, what we're looking like. Okay, so right, this will do just for now, just to kind of give you an example. So the profit is still the same, 1,000 capital, 100% equity, and we've just put in a power setting of 30. Take profit is 2,468, and each one is 25% of the trade, 5% stop loss. We've got the move SL to BE at take profit 1, and obviously we can choose any of those, both long and short signals. So now we've kind of got a basis of it. Now we can kind of start working through. Okay, so long signals, right, okay, so short did a lot better than the long, so again, we can kind of see what else we need to do. Any of the take profit points any better, so we've got a higher percentage profit there, but a lower net profit there. So we can move through each one of these and kind of see what gains we're getting. So at this point, the net profit seems to be worthwhile. And then again, what we can kind of do is be testing out, right, let's check out this profit here. So this gives us a 60% win rate, but it lowers our net profit, right? Okay, so then let's try 3, 6, 9, 12, and there we go. So that in itself has completely changed it. You might only want to look for 2 take profits, so we can put in 0 here, 0 here, get rid of this and change this to 50 for on each. Okay, and obviously now we can see how that's massively changed. Again, what we could do is say, right, all right, we want a 2%, and let's do a massive one, let's do 10%. And already you can see how that's changed. We can move the take profit to take profit 2, and again that messes it up, so we take that off. Gives you another example as to what you'll have. So right now, and you can see now how that is completely different, and the results are completely different. So I would first look at the coin that you want to sort of trade on, and from that I would then make your way to testing out different strategies, different ways of working, and essentially seeing what strategy works best for you and on that coin pair. So if you are looking at trading a couple of coins, spend a good amount of time on each coin and finding a backtesting strategy that works best for you and that coin, as well as your trading strategy. So again, it could be a number of things that you find work, but it's just a case of testing it and essentially finding out if there are any particular strategies that work in this particular coin pair, in this market, and then sticking with that strategy, and then, like I said, reassessing it every month as well. So again, that's a basic overview of the backtester. Again, you can only get it if you are a lifetime member, and you will get access to the Telegram group as well, which you'll see in there that there are already strategies for particular coin pairs being put in there, and there'll be constant pairs being added in as well, along with the strategies. So hopefully that gives you guys a good overview and how well the backtester can work. And like I said, it's a case of spending some time in here, figuring out what works, and testing out the strategies as well that people put in the Telegram group. Hopefully that helps. And as always, if you could give us a like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and you can watch our previous videos in the link above now. And if you need any further help, reach out to us on Telegram, and we'll see you in the next video.